Evet arkadaşlar, bir videoma daha hoş geldiniz. Vampir doktorumuzla hikaye kaldığımız yerden devam ediyoruz arkadaşlar. En son görevlerimize bir bakalım. Ana görevimiz Şah'ın Hampton'u bul. Onun haricinde mezar soyguncuların üstesinden geleceğiz. Poster yığınından birkaç poster alacağız. Eder ve tekrara rapor ver. Aracının notlarıyla ne yapacağına karar ver. Biz önce ana görevimizi yapalım. Ne tarafa gideceğiz? Tam tersi istikamette. İnşallah bu kapı da açıktır. Kapalı. Orada birileri daha var. Neredesin? Çantayı da alalım da kalmasın. Yukarıdaymış. Buradan geçebileceğiz mi oraya? Bakalım. Allah Allah, bu kapılar niye kilitli ya? Burası yol var mı? Oo, tam ters gitmişiz ya. Buradan yola çıkabilsek. O kurt adam. Mecbur oradan geçeceğiz. Oo, çok kötü vuruyor. Gittik. Ta evde mi başladık ya? Şurası kapalı sanırım. Öyle gelsek. Buradaki de kapı kilitli ya.
It's locked, all right.
Şuradan geçeceğiz. Kapı kilitli.
Steady, boys. We've got one of them.
Lan düştüm aşağı. Neyse kaçarım ben de. Gene döndük dolaştık aynı yere. Buradan atlanmaz. Allah Allah. Bizim buradan mecbur geçmemiz lazım. Ha şimdi bana vuruyor. Allah Allah. Şimdi öyle düz gitsek oradan geçiş. Düz gitmeyi deneyelim. Kapı kilitli. Bir şey çıkmadı mı üstünde? Buradan devam etmemiz gerekiyor. Biri de oradan ateş atıyor. Hah. Tarafa mı? Evet, oradan dümdüz mü çıkacağız? Ay Allah'ım ya. Öl ya. Buradan mecbur geçeceğiz. O kim?
Over there!
Nereye gitti? Öldü mü o şimdi bir vuruşta? Hadi sen açıl ya. Hah, güzel. Güzel de şimdi biz oraya nasıl gideceğiz? Kapalı. Ya da buyur, buradan da geçiş yok. Kuzey rıhtımından mı gelsek? Burada bir köprü var. Kapı kilitli miydi? Şimdiki da buraya dolaşacağız. Buradaki sağlıklı. Bu da sağlıklı. Ya sanki orası da kapalı gibi geliyor bana ya. Deneyelim bakalım. Oho, buralar da kilitli hep. Kilitli kapıydı. Bir tane de bekliyor orada. Bu yakın dövüşe dayanıklı. Çok şükür öyle artık yani.
This poor man has just been slaughtered by a vampire. The body's still warm.
Oh, ortalık karışmış. Şuraya çıkalım. Ta dümdüz gideceğiz.
No civilians allowed, sir.
Tam karşımızda, buradan atlıyorum. Kimse var mı? NPC herhalde.
Good evening, miss. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. May I have your attention for a minute?
Good evening, sir. My name is Giselle Paxton, but I don't have time for men like you.
Have we met before?
No, but I just need to look at your fancy clothes to know that you must be desperate to visit the docks at night.
That's quite judgmental of you.
Sir, I've led enough strikes when I had a job to identify you as an enemy of the working class.
Ne iş
May
yapıyormuş
I
bakalım.
ask what you do for a living?
I'm killing myself scraping for a living. And you? Have you ever had to struggle in your entire life?
As I told you, I'm a doctor. You have to work a lot to earn that title.
Oh, a doctor. Born with money in a nice house, were we? Was Daddy a banker or a doctor himself?
Why such hatred? Are you judging me by my clothes and my job?
Course I am. Fuck, you're so blind. You don't even see your privilege. Lazy people like you
Bu da terbiyesiz
disgust
çıktı.
me.
What can you tell me about this vicinity?
Tell you what, just spend a few weeks here and then ask me that question again. If you're still alive, I mean.
If you have something to say, say it. I'm getting tired of all this.
Oh, you want information instead? Well, here's some for you. Giselle Paxton does not like you at all, Doctor.
I'm looking for Sean Hampton. Can you help me?
What is it you want? Does he owe you money? Has he displeased your Royal Highness? I'm no snitch, Mr. Fancy Pants.
Well, I'll leave you for now. Goodbye, Miss Paxton.
I know I promised you I'd make everything right, Mum.
Zaten hiç bilgi de vermedi ya. Şöyle bakalım da. İncik boncuk bir şeyler var mı? Burada bir sığınak var ama kim bilir nerede girişi. Tamam, görev yerine geldik.
This Seymour worries me. Perhaps.
Good evening, miss. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. Can I help you?
A fancy doctor lurking at night by the docks? Not fishy at all.
And what about you? Working outside at night in this dangerous part of town.
You want to know my secret? I'm trying to earn money. And I'm Lottie Paxton, by the way.
Is it not dangerous to work here at night?
As long as I have good legs, I can run away from trouble. The sad saint now provides me and my sister a bed and a roof. I don't want to lose that.
Are you homeless, Miss Paxton?
Mr. Hampton's night asylum is our new home now. It's a safe place for me and my sister.
What can you tell me about the Sad Saint?
It's just the nickname of Sean Hampton, the sad saint of the East End. He gave me shelter, and he's not always sad.
I'm looking for Sean Hampton. Can you help me?
Mr. Hampton must be in his office at the night asylum he manages, I suppose. Why do you want to see him?
He was a patient of mine at the Pembroke Hospital, but he left abruptly.
I see. Well, Mr. Hampton is a discreet and dedicated man. I'm sure you'll find him soon enough.
Goodbye, Miss Paxton.
Da sağlıklı. Lan kimse de söylemiyor yerini ya. Ne uyuzlar. Nereye gidiyorum ya? Ne aldık?
It's
Kilitli.
locked, all right.
Buraya giremiyoruz. Burası da kapalı. Tamam. Burada bulacağız onu ama. Yukarıda mı acaba?
This Seymour worries me.
Ama çok sigara tabakası çıkıyor ya. Şimdi sığınak aşağıda olur. Normalde.
It's locked. It's locked.
Peder neredesin? Sağ olsun. Ne, orada da biri dikiliyor. Önce kasaya bakalım.
Why the long face, Doctor?
Ona ne olmuş ya?
Is it all that worries you, Sean? My long face?
really.
This is a blessing for me to become a Skal. Immortality gives me more time and energy, if truth be known, to run a shelter. What more could I want?
Since you left Pembroke, the amount of blood that has been shed, it's hard to believe you, Sean.
Ask what you will. As the Lord is my shepherd, I will not speak a lie to you.
Önce döndüğünü
Why
soralım.
return here?
This is my home. These people are my flock. You will always find me where I am needed.
And what about William Bishop? He tried to take care of you. But this hunger, this thirst, cannot be restrained.
Alas, poor William. He had a good soul, but was weak in spirit. He could not shake the thirst for booze, never mind blood. But have faith. My
Güçlüdür
will
eminim.
is far stronger than his.
Wonders never cease. Skal managing an asylum.
And what of you? A vampire doctor? Meals laid out before you. Yet you restrain?
Aren't you afraid of what you've become?
We are blessed, Doctor. Can't you see it? The Lord has made us able to walk amongst the plague and aid those that need it.
Do you think this is a blessing when God's own house and holy symbols repel you?
If that is your burden, Doctor, so be it. But I do not fear the cross, nor am I forced to take the life of another. My kind doesn't share your imperfections.
Why did you kill Miss Jones at the Pembroke Hospital?
Killed old Harriet? You must be mad, Doctor. Why would I do such a thing?
People have been murdered. I've seen the blood. I don't believe you can be trusted.
Have a little faith, Doctor. If you will follow, I will guide you to the light.
How do you plan to do that?
Take this key of the old sewers. The entrance is by the riverbank, south from here. There you'll find all the proof you need.
I will not look kindly on you if you're trying to trick me.
I'll be here when you return. If you still think I'm a threat then, well, I surrender myself to your judgment.
Hadi bakalım. Kanalizasyon girişini tespit et. Adın çıkacağını canın çıksın diye. Oo. Son koşturacağız mı gene şimdi ya? Şuradan bir çıkış var. Çekil da kilitli. Allah Allah. Dışarıdan mı çıkacağız acaba? Burası da kapalı. Buraya, Allah tam düşündüğüm gibi. Evet. Şöyle bir gidelim. Ne oluyor gene ya? Geldik. Ruhtan geçemeyiz ki.
Over there! There's one of them vermin! Ah!
Niye dönmüyorsun ya?
I'd step back, sir. Don't come closer, sir. Over there! There's one of them vermin!
Adam kilitlendi ya. Ha, öbürüne kilitlenmişiz. Ama ne güzel, şimdi nereden bulacağız kanalizasyonu ya?
To each man his duty. Ours is to flush every hole in our ranks.
Buralarda herhalde. Ay, 3 tane.
Steady, boys! We've got one of them here!
Ay senin.
Filthy murdering bastard!
Stamina bitti. Gidiyorduk vallahi. Yukarıda mı aşağıda mı acaba? Önce biz yerlerine bakalım. Kanalizasyon girişi nerede olur? Oh, 3 tanesi de toplanmış oraya. Ben zaten fazla gelmişim. Tamam işte.
Die, beast!
Oo, bir sürü adam var burada ya. Allah, tam da aradığım yer. Bir, iki, üç. Alırız ya.
Stupid thing! It's a leech! Get it! Oh my god! What's it? It's a killer!
Ah, ısıramadan gitti. Bu tarafa. Burası mı? Neyse, kanalizasyonu bulduk. Bayağı geniş sanırım kanalizasyon. Kilitli kapı her zamanki gibi.
That doesn't work.
Vanaları mı çevireceğiz?
So that's it. These wheels control the water level.
O açıyor. Kapatın. Yine açılıyor. Bunu açık tutup oraya mı atlayacağız acaba? Evet. Hop. Buraya çıkmıyor.
That gate should shut properly now.
Kasalardan kapanmıyormuş kapı. Herhalde bunu da kapatacağız. Allah Allah. Orada yapacak bir şey yok. Orada da yok. Tövbe tövbe. Deli gibi dolandırıyor ya. Az önce çalışmıyor demiyor muydu ya onu? Orada bir şey var. Dur bakalım. Fare mi? Lan oraya niye atladın? Zebellah değil mi ya?
These maggots have escaped the wrath of Ascalon for too long. It is time to purge the sewers of their filth.
You again. The one they call the sewer dog.
Hold your tongue, newborn, or I'll crush you like a maggot.
You've let the beast consume you.
Finally, a touch of lucidity.
Anam bununla dövüştürme.
So learn to respect the law.
Oy.
You dare challenge the dictates of Ascalon?
Lan kaçsana. Dur dur dur. Kaç. Yapma be, yapma be.
Whence you vanished?
Lan ne oldu benim gücüme?
Scouts was singing your name.
Aha, bir sen eksikti. Uf. Yapma ya, tam aldım sağlığı ya.
So learn to respect the laws of Ascalon. Power you cannot comprehend.
Ya yapma şu bok. Ha ne güzel. Oğlum.
Whence you vanished? I'll slaughter these scouts while singing your name.
Lan kaçamıyorum. Gene delleniyor.
I shall tear thee apart.
Kaç kaç kaç kaç kaç.
I shall crush you.
Neredesin?
Your blood is now mine. Slow as a snake, dare challenge the dictates of Ascalon.
Kaçıyor. Oğlum buradan alırsan var ya.
Down, stay down.
Kaç kaç yukarıdan gelecek.
Return to your apothecary of needles.
Ya. Kaç lan kaç. Bir kükümlük şeyi kaldı. Buradan kanı yenilersek alırız biz onu.
I shall crush
Kaç
you.
oğlum kaç.
Return to your apothecary of needles.
Ah be. kilitli diyor. Ne yapacağız?
It's locked, all right.
Keşfedeceğiz de neyi keşfedeceğiz anlamadım ki. Haritası da yok. Heh.
Safe we are, still. Drink now.
Bless you, Bridget.
This isn't the blood of a vampire, but it will quench your thirst.
Buraya çöreklenmiş hepsi.
This is our domain, not yours. You've been warned.
Wait, I saved you from this creature. That must count for something.
Thank you. Now go. Go back to the streets and houses. There is no love lost between us, vampire. But thank you.
Please, who are you? I sense your sadness.
If you must know, they call me Old Bridget. And this shelter is where we live.
I'm Jonathan Reed. I'm a newborn Ekon. I'm afraid I'm not sure what's going on.
I shall not bend a knee, young Ekon. But I sense your pain. Ask, and I will afford you my attention.
Why was that creature after you?
Fergal is the blunt instrument of the Ascalon Club. His masters would see us dead or turned into slaves if they had their way.
What the hell was that thing? He wasn't an Ekon or a Scow.
They are known as Volkod, an ancient offshoot of immortals. Blood drives them, enrages them.
What of this Ascalon Club?
Vampire society's elite in the Empire. They make the rules and enforce their judgment upon us whom they see as lessers.
So is it you that Sean Hampton sent me to find?
Perhaps. The sad saint was always kind to us. He must trust you if he revealed our location.
Ne diyeceğiz şimdi burada? Katil olabilir mi? Güvenilir mi?
Sean is a Scow. All those I've encountered have been violent, crazed creatures. How can he be any different?
Maybe because he is the sad saint. Or perhaps because I am Old Bridget of the Sewer Skulls.
Sean killed a patient of mine. And that's just one of the murders he's being hunted for.
If you refer to Harriet, she is now among us and under our protection.
Harriet Jones is alive. That's it. That's the proof Sean wanted me to find. I must talk to her.
No. Harriet is not alive. But you can speak to her. I must warn you, she is fragile and may not receive you warmly.
I don't understand.
She is filled with bile and hate. Her mind is sharp as a tack, but her body is so weak. I've never seen its like before. She is resting in a room on the far right of this hideout.
Thank you. I will bear that in mind.
Hadi bakalım. Oo, bir sürü de adam var burada ya. Konuşacağız mı hepsini?
Keep your distance, Echo.
Niye
Keep your
konuşmuyor?
distance, Echo. Oh, Bridget allowed me to wander above some years back. It was unpleasant.
Oo, kasada var.
Hello, Harriet. Do you recognize me?
Yes, you were from the Pembroke Hospital. The young doctor. So full of secrets.
I have so many questions I need to ask you, Harriet. If you would.
I love questions. As for the answers, you may not like them.
Hangisini şey yapsak?
How do you feel?
I can't see. I can't move. My body's burning. I feel as if I'm dying over and over again.
Have you tried to eat or drink something?
People here tried to feed me, but I'm just not hungry. I don't have the strength.
Does the pain ever stop?
It is not pain I feel. It's like I can't stop feeling every inch of my body. But at the same time, each muscle and bone is the wrong place.
Your room, the blood. What brought you to fake your death in such a gruesome fashion?
To see if I would be mourned.
Why flee with Sean Hampton?
Oh, it's always a pleasure to see a saint fall to sin. But the coward still won't kill.
Why did you come here?
And why not? This is where I live now. Oh, you'd leave me be.
Will you respect old Bridget's wishes? Will you obey her?
Bridget is kind. She only needs to keep me fed and I'll be good.
So you desire to stay here?
Yes, I'm with my own kind. Birds of a feather, so to speak. Poor Harriet, always alone.
I have a question of the utmost importance to ask. Will you answer?
Questions, questions, questions. The good doctor, always searching for answers.
Do you remember what you did after leaving the hospital? Did you kill anyone?
First, a question from me. You answer first.
Very well then. What do you want to know?
Are you like me? Are you also dead?
We are similar, but not the same, Harriet.
I like what I am. I truly do. I relish the pain that courses through me.
I know you fled the hospital with Sean Hampton. Did you or Sean kill anyone in your flight? Anyone? Try and remember.
I will not lie. I wanted blood, and I wanted revenge, and Sean pulled me from it, brought me here instead. But the shadows heard my prayers. The shadows killed that bastard.
Shadows? Tell me what you saw.
The shadows, they heard me and answered. Something in the deep darkness, quick, deadly. It asked me if I wanted revenge. I answered, yes.
And these shadows, this presence, do you still hear it? Was it a vampire? Did Sean see it?
It spoke only to me, and now it is silent, but it is born of hatred. And it will kill again. And it hates you, Doctor. Oh, it hates you.
What makes you say that?
It whispered your name, Dr. Reed. It wanted to know who you were and where you went.
Questions about me? What did you say?
Nothing, Doctor. I said nothing. There was nothing it didn't already know. Oh, I'm tired now. Let me rest.
Have you found the answers you were looking for, young Ekon?
There is too much left unanswered. So many questions.
Get to know us, spend time with us, and I may be willing to answer more questions.
Why do you live here, amongst the filth and vermin?
Live. Here we hide.
What are you hiding from?
From the guilt, the shame, from the hunters and the light. And of course, our past.
Why don't you leave the city? Hide somewhere far from the Guard of Priwen, the Ascalon Club.
We are the Sewer Skulls. This is our domain. We have run as far as we can, and now we hide.
Your diction, your words. You do not carry yourself like most Skulls I've encountered.
True. I'm not like most Skulls.
Can I be of service to you?
We ask but one thing. Reveal to no one our secrets. Do not betray us.
You were once someone else. What happened to you?
It is as sad as it is long, young Ekon, but it will remain mine.
For how long have you been in hiding here?
Skulls have been hiding under London since vampires first entered the city.
Where did you hide before the sewers?
We claimed ancient tunnels, forgotten caverns, catacombs. We are Skulls, groveling beneath the feet of our makers.
What manner of creature is Harriet? She is different from everyone else.
I really don't know. I'm not even certain she is a Skull. I've no idea as to what blood made her.
What is a Skull, in fact, in your honest opinion?
The progeny of a vampire, disavowed by her maker. Perhaps a fruitless branch of a noble tree. A word used to enslave us. I cannot say.
You mentioned that vampire blood has tremendous potency. You believe it to be stronger than your own?
The vampire's sweet blood. That rich, dark wine that we crave. For it made us, and it can sustain us.
I thank you for your time, madam. I must go back to Hampton now.
Your kindness has been ample payment, Ekon. To protect us, I'll close the access to our hideout, but you can use our shortcut to reach Mr. Hampton's shelter. Just follow the arrows.
İyi bari koşturmayacağız sağa sola.
Thank you, old priest. I hope we'll meet again.
Oklar nerede?
You're spared, Gentile.
Bulduk bir tane.
Old Bridget says you are one to trust.
Başka ok. Ha burada. Tamam. Ne oldu şimdi? Burası ne ya? Kasaphane.
It's locked, all right.
Allah aşkına bunların anahtarları nerede ya?
Welcome back, Dr. Reed. Would you like to take communion with me now?
Sean, are you eating raw flesh?
It is the sacred flesh of the mortal lamb. Our Lord's bountiful transmutation for the sustenance of his believers. Thank you, Lord. I am your most humble servant.
So, true to your word, you waited for my return.
I told you, Dr. Reed, I was a man to be trusted. Did you have words with the poor Harriet?
You make no distinction between the living and the skulls, do you?
We are God's children, Dr. Reed, one and all, and he's determined to save us.
Harriet, Miss Jones, has been behaving in a most violent manner. She's going to need special attention.
That's precisely the reason I brought her here. To meet old Bridget. She's the guide Harriet requires.
Who is this old Bridget?
I don't know, Doctor. She rarely speaks of her past, but I know she has a long one. She's likely the oldest soul in the city.
Harriet is possessed by her hatred. You cannot let her roam free. She's dangerous.
She has joined her own kind, Doctor. Old Bridget is a saint to the younger Skulls, guiding them to salvation and peaceful existence.
I believe I've learned all I need to know. I'm certain you've killed no one, but one day I believe you'll cross the line.
Logic is a false prophet. Faith is the only path to salvation.
What do you mean?
We have been blessed with God's eternity. We are the instruments of his divine will. We shall feed the hungry forever and ever. Amen.
Let's simply agree that all are one and the same. In death, I mean.
Give yourself over to God, Doctor. Expel your urges and kneel before the Lord in praise.
These urges. You know the hunger will never be satisfied.
I've come to embrace the everlasting craving. I have sworn to feed only upon the flesh of the dead. It is now my sacrament. Take, eat. This is my body. So saith the Lord.
Şimdi ne yapacağız? Güvensek mi, güvenmesek mi? Kaldık iki arada bir derede. Ben güvenmiyorum ya.
I really would like to believe your fairy tale. The good ghoul feeding upon the flesh of the dead. But I'm all out of innocence.
Do you question my faith, Dr. Reed?
Do you remember William? Oh, how his admiration for you was exceeded only by his hunger.
May his soul rest in peace.
A night will come, and you will suffer the same hunger. Someone who trusts you completely, a friend, will die never to wake.
You confuse your voracious appetite with my itchy hunger. I would never kill a friend, nor an innocent.
I believe you've discovered our defining difference.
No! No! Ah! I did. Ah!
Allah, iyi mi yaptık, kötü mü yaptık? Yakında serinti. Kötü mü yaptık yoksa ya? Kasa açıkmış zaten. Ne oldu? Nereden geldi o ses?
Another corpse thrown in the streets. Someone's playing a very sick game. I know this brooch. This is my mother's.
Bunda ne
A
işi var?
birthday gift from father. 29 Pretty Orchard Street. That's near Poplar's district.
Cüzdanda ne var bakalım.
Why would this man carry off my mother's brooch? I must go there.
Glad to see you again, Mr. Reed.
Did you see what happened?
No. I was coming back to the shelter from work when I heard an awful scream, and there was this man, dead, just in front of the building.
You saw nothing at all?
No, I told you, just that awful woman's scream.
A woman scream? Are you sure?
Of course. It was terrifying. I thought it was my sister, so I ran. But it was a man I've never seen round here before.
Adam mı çıktı şimdi başımıza?
Goodbye, Miss Paxton.
You again? What do you want?
Did you see what just happened?
No, I didn't. And I don't care.
Really?
Ha, bu da ne uyuz be.
Why is that?
Because this sexist pig is one of the 4 men who blacklisted me. Good riddance, if you ask me.
You speak of strikes and class enemy. Am I right to assume you're involved in trade union activism?
You bet I am. Well, I was. Nowadays, I'm just another worker blacklisted by the big companies.
Isn't the whole point of trade unions to help workers in need? Why don't they support you?
A few nights back, I lost the money my companions had asked me to hide. With me and my sister being penniless, they thought I stole it.
What really happened?
I drank too much that night. Strange men saw me count the money in that bar. Some sort of militia in uniform. I'm sure they robbed me.
You lost your job because of your beliefs.
Those bastards really hate a worker who refuses slave wages and unsafe conditions, especially when it's a woman.
Well, I'll leave you for now. Goodbye, Miss Paxton.
İşte bu adam varmış.
Good evening, Mr. Throgmorton.
Dr. Reed, can I be of any assistance? Have you noticed anything suspicious lately?
Did you see what happened to him?
Actually, yes. He was thrown from the roof like a vulgar log.
Who could have done that?
Who? Well, a vampire, of course. Look, bite marks on the neck and lacerations here. There is definitely a vampire close by.
Why is it that you sound so afraid?
You didn't see it. He was dead before he hit the ground. The strength required to do such a thing, well, it beggars belief.
Have you heard of the Guard of Priwen?
Of course. They're dedicated hunters. A little militant for my taste, but they do let anyone join.
Were you ever tempted to join the Guard yourself?
I did think about it, but I'm more of a silent hunter. They're more of a sanitary militia.
So you hunt alone? That sounds risky.
Vampires are just like every other predator. They hunt when they're hungry and follow certain patterns. It's just a matter of observation and patience.
Goodbye, and...
Daha alacak bir şeyler var mı bakalım da. Şimdi 6155 XP'miz var. 2. Şunu bir verelim. Sağlığımızı da bir arttıralım. Bu videoyu da burada bitirelim arkadaşlar. Bir dahaki videoda görüşmek üzere. Hoşça kalın.